want to use long. We want to use long. I actually proceed to say a very big thank you. I actually proceed to say a very big thank you. Those that have been so you have been an embodiment and a hope and a pillar of hope and a beacon of. So I say big thank you to every one of you, to my numerous subscribers. Thank you so much for your efforts. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you for your wonderful comments. It has always gotten to me. And each day, each time, each moment, we strive to give you something better, something to give you something better, something dynamic, something different, something unique, something spectacular, something, a grandiose, something, attractive, something that can pull weight and on economics, on money management, on how to actually create wealth, on how you can actually make it in life. This program, this section is actually for you. So I'll be taking your questions, I'll be taking your questions, I'll be answering your questions. So if you have any questions, just ask me and I will deal on your questions. I will deal on your questions. So let's get into the game now. And while I'll answer your question, I'll also be doing one thing or the other on my live stream, because I'm actually preparing my next video. For the past 2 days now, I've actually dropped some top-notch videos on how to actually create wealth and make money. One of them is common mistake people make with money. I've discussed that topic. So if you want to watch that video is on my channel. You are there, you can go watch it. If you watch me from any part of the world, I say a very big thank you to you guys. This is just actually Nigerian time. It's actually 8 minutes after 8 a.m. in Nigerian time. It's just some few minutes after 8 in Nigeria. I don't know which part of the world you're actually watching from. The time, just let me know the time you are in your country. In Nigeria now, it's actually some few minutes, about 8 minutes after 8 in Nigeria. And I'm actually doing this live stream from Lagos State in Victoria Island. Lagos State in Victoria Island. I just felt I should come up. So if you have any questions that borders on relationship, on wealth creation, on money management, on how you can actually build wealth, like what I'm actually doing, I'm actually building wealth for myself and actually build this wealth. I'll let you know in this video. Just ask me those questions so that I can also make money. Making money is very easy. It's as simple as ABC. It's very, very easy if you are very pragmatic with yourself, if you are very zealous, if you are willing to make money. So making money itself is actually a question of a mindset. What is your mindset about making money? What kind of a mindset do you have actually? If you talk about making money, is it a positive mindset or a negative mindset? Because making money actually starts with your mindset. You need to tell yourself that you are going to be rich. Most of us will come online. When we wake up in the morning, do you actually look into the mirror and tell yourself, I am going to make it, I am going to be successful, I am going to be wealthy in life? Or you are the kind of person that actually look down yourself, that making it is not possible, that you cannot make it in life? So the first thing you need to do if you actually want to make money in life is that you need to change your mindset. Your mindset is very, very important. And what are we talking about here? You have to develop a positive mindset. When you develop actually a positive mindset, this will put you in the best position to actually go beyond the level at which you are at the moment. So you need a positive mindset. And these are part of the things I've actually been talking about in my videos. I have about 400 and something to 500 and something video on political science, on economics, on public administration, on wealth creation, money management, wealth creation. So at least at this point at which I am now, I can say I have some quantum or some quantum of what of knowledge about the game theory of what of money, because money is actually a game. Money is a spirit, and it's also a tool. Money is a spirit, is a tool, is what is something that's very dynamic, and you need to understand the concept, the idea, the brain, the principle. So if you have the lacuna, the subject matter of what money is all about, then to put in the best position to actually be able to manage money efficiently, effectively, and so it should give you a compound, a multiplier effect at the end of the day. Because actually, over time, we have not been able to have this financial education. So for you to actually, to become successful, to be wealthy, to be rich, to be superfluous, to have, abundant wealth, you need financial education. Now, let me quickly brush you through what I mean by financial education. We are actually in a capitalist system, a free market economic system, a system that that deals on that actually recognizes us, build this foundation between the have-not, the opolloi, the have-not, the social materialism, dialectic materialism. So you ask yourself the question: what is actually dialectic materialism or dialectical materialism? It's actually the contradiction of what of the social between the bourgeoisie and the have-nots, the opolloi, the proletariat. So in a capitalist society or in a free market economic system, there are actually two classes of people: those that have and those that do not have. And that's capitalism for you. You need to understand the concept, the idea, the lacuna, the subject matter of capitalism before you can actually be able to have an in-depth analysis of what money is all about. So capitalism, let me quickly define it. Capitalism is an economic, social, political economic system where the means of production, distribution, and exchange are controlled by private individuals with government participation at a minimum. That is capitalism for you. So a capitalist economy is actually a free market economy, and the principle guiding capitalism is actually profit. Profiteering is actually the foundation of what we call capitalism. Do you understand now? So most countries of the world are actually adopting capitalism because after the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991, on December 25, 1991, because at that time there was a Cold War between the US and the United States, and the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republic. So during that time, because of the fall of the Soviet Republic, capitalism became the number one hegemonic economic system in the world. You understand? It became the only economic system in the world. And today, capitalism has given back to globalization, to imperialism, to neocolonialism, to colonialism, to globalization, to millennium goals, and the rest of them. They are all under capitalism. So you need to understand the concept of capitalism. Then once you understand the concept of capitalism, then you'll be able to know that a capitalist economic system seeks to actually, make the rich to be richer and the poor to be poorer. So once you understand this thing, once you understand the concept, once you understand the ideology, once you understand the precept, once you understand the characteristics of capitalism, then you'll be able to actually, founder or survive in this, climatic economic system. Let me use that word, in this economic system, which is kind of an economic system that tends to widen the gap between the rich and the poor. So if you're actually in a country that's actually adopting capitalism, you really understand what I'm actually talking about. So I am actually a capitalist. I don't know about you, but I am a capitalist because profit is my guiding principle. One of the guiding principles of capitalism is profit. So I seek for profit. So what is that profit? Money is the profit. Do you understand now? So human beings are actually social animal or a political animal. Man is a political animal. One thing about political animal here, I'm not saying that man is actually an animal like a goat or a rat or a camel or anything. What I'm only saying there is that man as a political animal seeks to interact with his fellow human being. And in the process of what? Of interaction, there's an element of what? Of politics, an element of what? Of economics, an element of what? Of a stinge of transaction between them when they actually interact. Do you understand that? So when human beings actually interact between themselves or among themselves, there's an element of what? Of economic interest. Economic interest. So in every capitalist system, there is always an economic interest. Economic interest. Apart from the economic interest, we also have other interests, which is what? Which is also political interest. We are not talking about political interest here because if I dive into political interest, I'll be looking into what I call political science. You understand? Which is actually my field as well as a political scientist. So if you have any question on how you can actually build your wealth, just ask the question, I will answer your question. A lot of us are finding ourselves in what I call rat race. What is a rat race? A rat race is when you find yourself in financial danger zone. When you find yourself in a financial danger zone. I used to be in a financial danger zone before. When you say you are actually in a financial danger zone, what does it mean? When you see someone's actually in a financial danger zone, it means that that person is struggling economically, is struggling income wise. It's actually finding it very difficult to actually meet his goals at the end of the day. Because what you actually have goals, I have my goals, I have my interests, I have my objectives, I have my interests and the rest of them, which constitute my goals. So at the end of the day, if you are not very resilient, very pragmatic, very productive, very focused, well determined, and hardworking, and also very, very focused, you will discover that at the end of the day, you might not be able to meet up all these goals that we have actually outlined so far so good. So capitalism is an economic system where the means of production are controlled by private individuals, where government performs what we call regulatory function. A capitalist economy is also called a free market economy, and those countries that actually adopt capitalism are called first world countries or technologically advanced countries or the most developed economies. Now, when we say the most developed economy, that does not mean that some other countries that are not developed, like those developed economies, towing the lines of capital, there's it's a highly competitive economy. That's number three. Number four, when we say is market commodity, what we actually mean by this means that as a labor, as as an employee, you offer your services and you get paid at the. That's what my. So under a capitalist economy, what in a capitalist economic system, foreigners or the founders or countries that are pioneering or championing capitalism is the country, of course, the United States of America. Pioneering or championing capitalism is the country, of course, the United States of America, Britain, France, and the rest of them, Israel. You need to understand the game of capitalism. So a capitalist economy or a free market economic system has been rigged. When I say rigged, let me use that word rigged. Rigged simply means that the system has been conditioned in a way that those that we. So we're talking about a free market economic system here. So if you want to be rich, so we're talking about a free market economic system here. So if you want to be rich, if you want to be about a free market economic system here. So if you want to be rich, if you want to be wealthy, if you want to be wealthy in this capitalist economic system, there are some certain wealthy in this capitalist economic system. There are some certain things that you need to do. Okay, so sorry, we are having a slight which is peculiar to our Mongols, parochial, medieval, retrospective, backdated economic system, which is kind of an economic system that is still at the take-off stage. I could remember when we school that time, we talked about the steps of economic development. We have what we call the take-off stage, the lowest stage, which is what we are in this part of the world. We have not gotten to the transition stage, to the age of what of post. So yeah. So the system is not a fully organized or developed system, and you know what I mean by that. So the capitalist economic system is actually rigged, and because it's actually rigged, for you to be able to function effectively in this economic system, you need what we call financial education. Financial education. You see, the capitalist economic system or free market economic system, there are two classes of people. And when I mean classes of people, I'm talking about social stratification. Social stratification. When we were in school those days, they taught us that there are two types of people in society. We have the rich, we have the lower class, middle class, and what? And the upper class. Lower class, middle class, and the upper class. But unfortunately, right now, the middle class in developing countries are disappearing gradually. The middle class is actually disappearing gradually. It's disappearing. And why is it disappearing? It is disappearing owing to the unfavorable economic condition that has characterized our social, political, economic system. Our social, political, economic system is kind of medieval. It is not transformative. It is not, the prognosis of the economic system is not built on a strong structure, and that is why today the structure is actually shaking, and because of the structure is actually shaking, it's affecting the social, political, and economic system of the country negatively. And that's why in this economic system, people find it very difficult to survive in the economic system. So there are two classes which I'm going to talk about in the economic system. We have the producers and the consumers. The producers and the consumers. The producers and the consumers. Then when I'm through with that, I will now go to other things that I would like to talk about. So we have the producers, we have the consumers. Now, who are the consumers? We are actually the producers. The consumers are actually every one of us. I am a consumer, you are a consumer, part of it. We spend money every time, we buy goods and services every time. We actually use our money to buy what we need. Do you understand that? Because we human beings have what? Insatiable urge for goods. It's a natural phenomenon, it's a fundamental phenomenon. So we have this urge to buy things, and I've not seen any area or a person that does not use money every day. So we all use money every day. So the system or the situation now is that how do you use your money? How do you spend your money? How do you spend your money smartly, or do you spend your money extravagantly or frugally? Frugally, let me use that word, frugally or extravagantly, or you spend your money, carelessly, not smartly. Do you get it now? So that's the situation. So we have the consumers and the producers. Everybody is actually a consumer. Do you get it now? So if you just join me in any part of the world, if you have any question, you can actually ask a question now, and I'll be answering your question. I have not seen my own guy for quite some time now, Tyson. It's been a while that I've seen Tyson. So if Tyson is actually there, just send a shout out to me, and I will actually greet you. So if Tyson is actually there, my own guy from Australia, you can say good, send a shout out to me, and I will actually respond to you. So if you have any question, if you're just joining my program now, if you have any question on the issue we're talking about now, just ask a question. I'll gladly answer your question. If you have any question on political science, on government, on international relations, on economics, on money, on wealth creation, on finances, money management, and the rest of them, I will answer your question. So ask me your question. I'm here for you this morning. I'm here for you guys. How are you, my good friend? Artibelt, how are you? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. hope you slept well. I hope everything is fine. I hope you're good. I hope you had a very splendid night, a very beautiful night rest, and you really enjoyed yourself during the night, you know, devoid of any form of. So, good morning to you. So, if you're just joining me any part of the world, if you have any question on finances, on money management, on how to actually manage your wealth, I'm here for you. Great mindset, David Oni from Nigeria. Something good, something unique, something beautiful, something spectacular, something extraordinary, something fabulous is actually happening in our part of the world here in Nigeria, and you can be part of this success story. Despite the fact that over the years people have actually said some negative things about this country, this great nation, but Nigeria is standing today, and we have some great minds, some great brains, that can turn things around in this part of the world, because that's what we are known for. We are always wonderful people. So if you have any questions, please ask your questions, and don't forget to subscribe to that channel. I would love your subscription. I would appreciate it. And great happy active births. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming on the program. This is Great Mindset, David Luis. If you have any question, my brother, just ask me the question and I will respond to your question now. Thank you so much. While we continue, thank you. If you are just joining me, good morning to you, good morning to you, good morning. How are you doing? Do you have any questions for me this morning? I just dropped a video yesterday on how to build generational wealth. How to build generational wealth. That video is top notch, is very hot, is scintillating, is seasoning, is fabulous, is spectacular, is great, is wonderful, is informative, is educative, is helpful. It is quite intuitive. It is intuitive, It is explicit, implicit, straight to the point, very positive, mind-blowing lecture on how to build a generational wealth. So if you want to build generational wealth, this platform is the right platform for you. Now, this platform is not different from Dave Ramsey. It's not different from Jaspreet Singh from India. It's not different from Dave Ramsey from the United States of America. It's not different from, Parker and the rest of them that you have always known on YouTube. This platform is actually for making money, just like some of us are making money every day. Some of us are actually making money every day. Let's say the reality, we make money every day because we actually invest wisely, smartly, and rightly. And that's why today we are making money every day. In Nigeria time, by 12 o'clock now, my account is going to be credited with some amount of money, which I'm not going to tell you. But if you want to know the secret to wealth creation, then join us in this live stream, and I will tell you how the magic is actually being done by us, that actually, doing investment. Now, if you talk about investment, there are different types of investment. You could invest in what? In real estate or rental estate. You could invest in what? In ETFs, equity trust funds. You could invest in what we call index funds. You could invest on S&P 500. You could invest on what we call Dow Jones. You could invest on what we call what's the name for this one? S&P 500, Dow Jones, index funds, ETFs, money market funds, bonds, federal bonds, and rest of them. You can invest in varieties of all actually getting what we call a return back. So you can invest as well as an entrepreneur as well by starting what we call startup business or starting your own business. So you can either be wealthy by starting your own business. You can either be wealthy by investment. A lot of people tell you that, man, I have a lot of money in my bank account. Putting your money in a bank account is just a waste of time. Or having what we call a 401k. 401k in US they call it 401k, 40k, 401k. You understand? 401k is like you have an investment. You have what we call a retirement, account, RSA, retirement savings account, where you put some certain amount of money. 401k is not a guarantee to wealth creation. Having a savings account is not a guarantee to wealth creation, because right now all over the world there is a high. So life actually happens, and life actually is unpredictable, and because of that, you need to have So having a 401k, having a savings account is not a guarantee to wealth creation. What can actually guarantee wealth is when you actually invest your money. There are different types of investment that you actually put your money into. You can put your money into S&P 500. S&P 500 are the most strongest companies in the United States of America, and there are 500 of them. There are 500 of them. They are the most in S&P. I've done a video on S&P 500. I've done a video on equity trust fund. I've done a video on index funds. I've done a video on money market funds. I've done video on what we call ALA, fixed bonds, and the euro bonds, and the dollar funds. I've done video on all of it. You see the video there, and you can actually watch it and understand what we mean by S&P 500, what index funds, ETFs, ALA, money market funds, dollar funds, fixed income funds, and all those funds. Now, the beauty you see, Nigeria's inflation now stands at 38.4%. And what does that mean? When you say that the level of inflationary trend is at 33.something%, it means doom. It means it does not spell good for the country. On a normal economic playing ground, inflation standing at 33.something% or even at 32.something% is not a good one. In other words, when there is an inflation, money loses value. And that's why I'm saying this, because some of you that say, I have money in my bank account, I have 5 million. Fortunately, do you know the most interesting thing? The numbers of millionaires in Nigeria, they are not even up to 3,000 millionaires. They are not up to 3,000 millionaires, which is not a good one. In a country like this, you don't have up to 3,000 millionaires. It's not a good one at all. There are not up to 3,000 millionaires in this country. So, the kind of economic system we are operating here in Nigeria is that people don't have savings, they don't have investment. Do you get it now? So, because of the high level of inflation, people are unable to invest money. They are unable to invest. But you see, this lecture, there are a lot of things you're going to gain when you watch this video. Now, if you're just joining me in any part of the world, go and watch my videos. This video is genuine, and what we're talking about is actually reality. And what we're talking about is that if you actually follow this, you are going to make money at the end of the day. You are going to make money for yourself at the end of the day. make money. Do you understand? I make money every day, and you can make money every day for yourself. So this platform is actually the right platform for you. If you have any question on relationship, it is actually a bonus. You can ask me the question, and I will actually answer your questions. Now, very soon, by God's grace, we are going to be leaving a phone line open for those that actually want to call us during the live stream section. I'm still working on that so that if you have any question bothering you on relationship, on money, on finance, and how to make money, how to generate money, how to become rich, how to become successful, you can always phone me on the live stream. I'll pick a call and we'll talk together. Then I will respond to your question, and we will do more on this program. So this program is actually for everybody, irrespective of where you are calling from anywhere. I will always attend to your questions. Yes, I will always attend to your questions. So if you have not been watching my videos are out there. Just go to that section, videos. You will see all my videos. I've actually, they are all together under my playlist. You can watch all these videos on how you can be wealthy and they become rich. Just like some of us, we are rich by God's grace. We are not trying to show off ourselves or trying to be arrogant or proud or trying to show off yourself. No, we're talking about the fact that investment is actually the reality of yourself. So at the moment, I think I'm also trying to develop my next topic, which I'm going to discuss probably during the weekend when I'll be having a live stream session with my subscribers and my followers on my YouTube channel. Maybe in the afternoon on Saturday, we'll be having that live stream because tomorrow, but you're going to see me, but you're going to see some of my work. You understand tomorrow. But I'll be on air. I'll be on air later in the day, around 2 p.m. today. I'll be on air on the live stream. So if you still want to join me, so I actually, dropped a video yesterday which I titled "How to Build Generational Wealth." How to build a generational wealth. If you have not watched that video, please go and watch that video. Let me know if you have actually watched that video. Just click watched. Just say watched. Just put the word watched. Then I will know that you have actually watched that video. The day is not complete if you've not watched that video on how to build a generational wealth. Now, if you are just joining my live stream, please just click on that subscription button and then subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click on that button, that button, the notification button. Always watch my video. You see, let me quickly that video. The latest one I dropped yesterday was actually all about. That video was about. It's actually about what? You see, we use money every day. We all use money every day. We use money to buy things. We use money for transportation. We use money for food. We use money to buy clothes. We use money for so many things. So we use money every day. We use money every day. But unfortunately, most of us don't know how to increase the money. we don't know how to increase the money. Because we don't know how to increase the money, we are always stagnant, or we are always in one position and we are not moving forward in life. Do you understand? And that's not a good one as well. So we need to invest our money, we need to make more money, we need to grow more money, we need to generate more passive income, or we need to create what I call cash flow. We need to create cash flow, we need to create passive incomes, we need to look for other mediums through which we can actually increase our money.
Where is that? Please, you will inspect this place.